Also caught up with veteran industrialist and chairman of the Godrej Group, Adi Godrej, and began by asking him on the importance of boosting Indo-US ties.
The US is the largest economy in the world, and we are growing extremely well. And now with the introduction of GST from the 1st of July, I expect our GDP growth will be even faster. And our collaborating with the US for further growth will be extremely useful.
One of the concerns has been that will Make America Great Again come in the way of Make in India? In the joint statement that both Prime Minister Modi and President Trump addressed a short while ago, Prime Minister Modi said that his idea of a new India converges with President Trump's idea of Make America Great Again. But as a business leader, how do you see that? How do you interpret that? What does it mean on the ground?
I think largely there will be convergence. I think America's interests and India's interests don't really contradict each other, although we keep talking about IT, this, that, but even the IT industry is saying that they don't see much difficulty. And I think the US also appreciates that there's a lot of complementarity between the two economies. The US might have more difficulties with other large economies than with India. And I think we should work to see that the growth opportunities are captured by both very well.
How do you respond to the American claim, and President Trump said this in the joint statement as well, that India needs to improve market access, India needs to bring down duties in certain items. He hopes that the Prime Minister will take this forward. As an Indian business leader, how do you read the claims that are made by America? And this is not new. We've heard these concerns being raised in the past as well.
Well, by and large, I do believe that we should be as open an economy as we can. Of course, we have to protect ourselves sometimes from subsidies other governments might make in exports to India and therefore affect Indian industry. But by and large, we should be open to imports, and we should be competitive. I think what we should concentrate on in India, which we are to a large extent, in being competitive enough so that we don't have to go artificially protecting ourselves.
How confident are you about the growth story back home? We've got the GST rollout. There was a hit on account of demonetization. The hope is that now we're going to see things pick up. How confident do you feel about India?
I think pretty confident. I think growth should be very good. GST implementation should help considerably. The great thing is that the GST implementation has been well thought out. In most cases, the taxes are going to be lower than hitherto. I think there will be overall lower inflation level in India, which will lead to higher consumption, which I think will be excellent for the Indian economy.